Hey, I just want to say we are just average people like you. A lot of people get ideas about anyone who is, like a musician or, anybody who's on like social media, and it's like, wow, they're this awesome person. But seriously, I'm a person just like you. Like, I didn't even put makeup on this morning, and I got up and shook my hair out, which I really like my new haircut because it works well with that. But I woke up with like severe pain along the back, along like all of my shoulders and my neck, and literally every time I bent over I had to hold on to my head like this because just the weight of my head, the muscles could not support it. I don't know what happened with that or why, but therefore it was very difficult to do anything. So I've got dishes stacked, and the big boy is eating the little boy's food. Why are you doing that?
I'm seeing if there's any more.
Oh, really? So, we've cleaned up in here like twice already, but like I said, with a small space, you have to clean up like multiple times a day. That's one thing that people don't maybe understand about living in a small space is it gets messy really fast. So you do have to prepare yourself to clean up multiple times a day, especially with children. Anyway, so also the baby is getting over a sickness, and if you wonder why I keep looking a different direction, I switched new phones and my other camera was up here. So I'm used to looking to the right, but I have to look over here to see you guys. So, hi. Anyway, Trey is due home from work soon, and I need to get off of here and tidy up again and get this place in ship shape, and my neck is doing better, but it's still not great. So still a little bit of a challenge, but we did have a beautiful rainy day. I should have gotten some video of it because it was amazing. We opened the window and just listened to the rain. So we're just everyday people like you, and we just have a crazy life sometimes too. But that doesn't mean you have to be captive to negativity or captive to depression or captive to anxiety or any of those things. We have to learn to be at peace inside, even when the outside environment that we're in may be stressful, even when there's things even in our bodies that may be in pain or not working correctly. It doesn't have to touch our spirits. It doesn't have to touch who we are inside, and it doesn't have to touch our overall vibe that's coming from us. So don't be a captive to negativity or any of those emotional things. Don't be captive to the things that are going on around you that are really just have a tendency to make you feel crazy. Like, why do you have the fridge open, Edwin?
I'm filling this up.
Okay, bye. And the thing is, we look at people and we say, oh, they're living the dream. And I know people look at us and they see us in our RV and they see our social media posts and they think, oh, they're living the dream. And we are living the dream. But the thing is, when we say, oh, that person is just living the dream, we imagine their dream to be easy. And sometimes, most of the time, dreams aren't easy. And they take a lot of work. And there are hard times and there are easy times. And right now, it's a hard time for me. Martin, it's a hard time, isn't it? So, just keep that in mind. When you see somebody and you think, oh, they're living the dream. Yeah, I am living my dream. A little bit of a tough dream today, but I'm living the dream. And I hope you're living the dream too. Are you living the dream? Because maybe you're just living something, but not really going after a dream. So, I encourage you, go after a dream. Evening finally came, and we were just getting ready to sit down and relax for a few minutes, and Edwin came over carrying a cup of milk and spilled it all down Martin, like all over him. It was pretty hilarious, but when you're tired, things aren't that funny, and let's just say we weren't exactly laughing. I'm so glad I just went outside, because going outside changed everything. It just brightened my mood, it made me feel happier, and it was so refreshing to be out in the green, the rain went away and the sky was so blue and the grass was so green, and we just enjoyed hanging out outside. Martin wasn't quite his normal happy self since he's getting over his cold, but he really enjoyed just sitting outside and playing, and he found an old tin bucket and was making noises in it and just learning about his surroundings. Edwin loves playing outside too. But then I looked down and he was playing with a light bulb. And I was like, better go give that to Daddy. I don't know where that's from, and not the best thing to play with.
This is a cowboy song. Sing along. Some things never change. They still ride the range. Still wearing a badge. See, you got one on your vest. You're a cowboy. Ride your horse. Jangle them spurs.
Shoot your guns. You're a cowboy. Act like you know it. You're a cowboy. You'll always be to me.
I love playing outside with Martin, and I love to run around.
So I challenge you, next time you're having a little bit of a difficult day, just try going outside. You don't have to go outside all by yourself. Take your kids, go outside with your husband or your wife, and just let nature restore you. Leave the phones down and just breathe it all in, soak it all in, and make some memories. You might be surprised how awesome it really is. It's time to shake free. I'm gonna have joy inside of me, peace that sets me free, fearless from every inhibition. So if you appreciated me just being open and raw and honest, hit the like button. And then guys, you need to subscribe so you can hear more about our crazy, awesome, wonderful life as we live the dream, being no longer captive.